Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Elmer or Yatu Chavez. I hope you guys are doing well. Before I get into this video, I want to thank GhostSickness or Tristan for letting me upload to this channel. Wow, yeah, guys, Tristan's a girl. Alright, Space Dog confirmed, but no. Him and I have been talking about it for a while now, and I guess I have like the perfect story saved up just for an occasion like this one. So if you guys really like this shit, you see that thumbs button in the bottom right there, the one with the thumbs up? Go ahead, hit that shit. If it's not at a certain number already, get it to that certain number and enjoy the video. Go get some snacks, go get some water, go get some drinks, whatever you guys are into, whatever you guys want to snack on, whatever the case may be. Get comfortable, and here we go. So this story is about the time my friends with benefits, I guess you could say, got caught hooking up in the car. As if you guys couldn't tell that already, but I feel like if I just jumped into that story, it wouldn't be as entertaining as if I told you the backstory. So the backstory for this and how I met this girl. At 2013, I started my freshman year of college and I went to a community college, which if you guys don't know, community college is like a cheaper version of like a university or full-fledged college with dorms and shit like that. It's cheaper, it's a bit more convenient, and so that's where I went. That's where I still go actually to this day because it saves a ton of money. Fun fact, if you get shit about going to community college, ignore those people, alright? Because you're the one saving money and getting the same classes and the same education as they are, yet they're paying thousands of dollars to go to a legit school. It does not matter. It's the same shit, just at a different place and saves money, okay? Just wanted to put that out there. But anyway, I met this girl in one of my science labs, and the way I met her was we had like these stations set up, and I partnered up with like these two girls. The first girl was cool, but I could tell she wasn't really into that kind of stuff. But the second girl is my friends with benefits, at least my past friends with benefits, and her and I just hit it off really well. Usually I'm a little bitch when it comes to talking to girls, but for this one, I got her like phone number, her Snapchat, her Instagram, her Facebook, all within the same week, which usually for me, that takes forever to do. Like, I'm a nervous wreck when it comes to talking to girls. And I could tell about that this girl was very experienced with, how do I put this? With sex, alright? She was very experienced with sex. More experienced than I was, I could tell. You know, long story short, her and I just got to talking, and we ended up making plans to have sex. Now, I remember, this was funny, so here's like a mini story. The first time her and I planned to have sex was, honestly, it was super spontaneous because I made a joke about, you know, us hooking up, and I guess she took it seriously, and I was serious about it for a little bit. And I guess she, you know, we said, okay, yeah, you know, let's hook up, whatever, it's no big deal. The first time, we didn't know where to go. Her house was unavailable because A, her parents were home, and B, her dad is super strict. My house couldn't go because my family was home, and it was like 30 minutes away. C, car sex is not as fun as you think it would be. Go ahead and watch Tristan's old videos for that one. And D, the only place that we had left to go to was my job. And at the time, I worked at a gym. And so the way we sort of planned this out was, okay, the gym closes at 11. Everyone leaves around that time. If my coworkers ask, I'll just stay. I'm staying late to go work out because I haven't worked out today. And like after 5 minutes of them gone and driving away, you'll come into the gym, I'll let you in, and then we'll just do our thing. And honestly, that's what we did. You know, for like weeks, her and I would hook up at the gym. We never got caught. My manager never found out. To this day, he does not know. And what's funny is I always see people like using the workout equipment and exercising on the same spots that we would hook up and have sex and fuck on. And so that's just funny. That's just hilarious. That was a long time ago, and I'm sure it's all wiped down and everything like that, but that's just still funny to me. And so there was this one time where like this night was super spontaneous. We did not plan on hooking up. We didn't have plans, but I was like, hey, I'm kind of horny, so let's plan something. Like I didn't feel like she didn't feel like driving down to the gym. I didn't feel like, you know, just like going to her place and hooking up and getting caught by her dad or something like that. So what we did was we made a plan. At this point, I was still at work. I was closing up, and she was with her friends at her house. And I don't know if they just said, hey, I'll be back, I'm gonna go get food, or hey, I'll be back, I'm gonna go have sex with this guy. I don't know what they said or what they conversed with before I went to go pick her up, but I went to go pick her up in my car, and at the time I drove a 2006 Dodge Charger. If you guys go back on my channel, you guys will probably see a few videos and a few pictures of that car. I don't have it anymore because it's a piece of shit. I hated it. I'm glad that it's gone now. But anyway, that was my car. Fun fact, I had sex with I think 3 girls in that car in like the 3 years that I've owned it. So it's like 1 girl a year. Fun fact, here we go. I feel bad for the next guy who has my car. Damn. I got off work, it's 11 o'clock, I clock out and I leave the gym and I'm on my way to go pick her up. Now we had still at this point, on my way there, had no idea where to go. And she lives like maybe 5 minutes away from the gym and we had no idea where to go. We already locked out the gym so I can't go back in because I don't have a key and her parents and her friends are at her house. And so we just I picked her up. We drove around her neighborhood for a few minutes and we just found like this abandoned parking lot with a park or playground on it. And like, you know how some parking lots and some street lights, like they stay on so you can see where you're driving and stuff like that? The entire lights of this parking lot were just gone. They were blacked out. Like you cannot see a damn thing. My car was all blacked out. So if you were walking by the park, you probably couldn't see because it was blending in with like the darkness of the night and shit like that. It's like midnight at this point. My car is blacked out. You can't see shit. And so we thought, okay, this is kind of creepy, but we will do it. And I could tell she was a little tipsy at this point because she was having drinks. She was really energetic and shit like that. I mean, we just sort of hung out for a little bit. We chit-chatted and then we started getting touchy-feely. We started making out and we got it in, we did our thing. But I guess her and I don't know about you guys, but for sex for me, I like to make it last. I like to make it worthwhile. Some people maybe they like to just get it in, fuck, they're done. Like 5 minutes maybe tops. But no, I like to please my woman. I like to make her feel good as well as her making me feel good. I like to make it last, like I just said. And so we were going at it for a while, like foreplay. She was, getting me off. I was getting her off. We were hooking up, fucking, whatever you want to call it. And I'm so not used to like being this graphic, so bear with me. This part is where it gets really, really graphic because I'm going to be painting a picture for you guys. So for this part, I forgot how far in we got, but if you guys have ever had car sex, depending on the car you have, it is not that fun. It's usually cramped up, not very spacious, and if you guys go Google a picture of a Dodge Charger 2006, you guys can kind of see how it's set up. There's 2 seats in the front, one for the driver, one for the passenger in the front seat. And in the back row, it's like sort of a 3-seater couch type of thing. It's not like a chair we can take it out. It's not a full-fledged couch, but it's like just a row of seats all connected together as one. We were in the back part, and at this point, I was eating her out. If you guys don't know what eating her out is, I was like, my mouth was on her vagina, on her pussy, on her cooch, on her whatever you want to call it. And she had her back against the door and her head on the window. And it was like all fogged up inside the car. Like, you know how when you hook up in a car and like it gets all foggy and musty and steamy and shit like that and hot? It like, you could see like the sweat and like the finger stains and shit like that all in the window from the steam and whatever. And so if you were to walk by this car with like a flashlight, like if you were a cop, you could see what was going on. There was no doubt about what was going on. You could just tell. And this next part is actually pretty funny because I was eating her out. We were set up this, you know how we were just saying. I was sort of face down eating her vagina. Her back was against the door and her head was on the back window of the door. And I'm eating her out and I could sort of look out the window. Like if I look up, I could see out the window into the sky and she's facing the opposite direction. I guess I had my eyes open for like a split second and I look up and I see like what looks like a flashlight and I just immediately stop. Like I see a glimpse of light, I stop and it's just a car passing by. I'm like, whoo, thank God. And then like 2 seconds later, I see another light and it's like getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And like I see the light coming as if like that's the Grim Reaper and he's gonna come up and kill me. Like my eyes are getting wider and wider and wider. And in my head, I'm like, oh shit, the cops. Now, of course, I didn't think they were the cops. Well, okay, yeah, I did think they were the cops, but I didn't know what they were gonna do. And so like we both thought it was the cops because we could, at this point, the light was bright as hell. And we both like quickly put on some clothes and like act like nothing was happening when, like I said, you obviously could tell what was going on. And I guess like as soon as the car saw that there were people in the car, they just straight booked it, like they left. And at that point, since we already had our clothes on and we were already like turned off because we thought we got caught, we just sort of like, we didn't even finish having sex. Like we just sort of, I just took her back home. For the next few weeks, we had no idea what happened. Like, oh, were those the cops? Like, did someone else want to hook up or what was going on there? But it turns out, and I forget if I mentioned this earlier in the video, but it turns out that before I picked her up, she was with her friends. And I guess her friends, you know, sort of gave her input on where we could go to hook up. Because like I said, we weren't sure where to go. We didn't want to go to the gym. We didn't want to go to her house. So I guess one of her friends knew about this spot. Like she didn't say we were going to this spot because like I said, neither of us knew that we were going to the spot. So I guess when we got to that spot, I guess her and her friends got in another car, drove around the neighborhood until they could find, I guess, a car just randomly parked somewhere and walked like sort of drove up to it with the headlights on, trying to scare us. And so I guess her friends pranked us into hooking up. Or not pranked us into hooking up, they pranked us and got us caught hooking up. Thank God that wasn't the cops. Like, I would have been dead. I would have been in so much trouble. But yeah, her friends told her that like a month later, and then she approached me saying, hey, remember that one time we were hooking up in your car and we thought we got caught by the cops? Yeah, that was my gay best friend and one of my girlfriends just like fucking with us. Oh my god, that was the fucking worst. Ah, man. And I'm pretty sure that was the last time having sex in my car. Nope, it was not the last time. Because like I said, I had sex with like 2 other girls in my car. So, here's what we're gonna do. If you guys want to hear another story about me having sex in my car with another girl, and we broke my car doing this, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button and comment down below. Comment down below if you have ever been caught hooking up. I'm guessing some of the Tristan's fans are a bit in the younger age, so if you guys are still virgins, that's cool. But if you're a bit older, have you ever been caught hooking up? Because I kind of have been, I don't know. But yeah, thanks again, Tristan, for letting me upload to your channel. If you guys like this video and you guys want to see sort of a how I broke my car sex story, hit that like button, subscribe to myself. My link will be in the description down below or somewhere on screen. Tristan, I don't know what you're gonna do. Alright, do your shit. And subscribe to Tristan because he's an awesome dude. Thank you again for letting me upload. I really do appreciate it. Help me get to 10,000 subscribers, guys. 10,000. The YouTube purge didn't do shit to me, alright? I lost 100 of you, yeah, but I got it back within a few hours. And so, yeah, my name is Yatu Chavez. I'm in a really good mood right now, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace!